The information is, and that's an 8. Side angle, which is the same. That was the same as this, but this one's different because of a certain characteristic of the geometry of this. There's a little ghost angle in it, like a little faint print there. And when the side across from this angle, which is 8, is shorter, this happens. There's actually, if it's not already printed, there's actually 2 ways you could construct this triangle. The 8 could go this way where it's bold and it's clear, or it could have been positioned out here. The 8 could also fit this way, and it would make the same, it would still fit. And both of those 2 triangles are considered to be the right triangle. And so you're not quite sure, well, which is it? Thus the ambiguity. Yeah. Why is that? Like if you have, if this side is long and this side is even longer, you can't really do that. The geometry of it just doesn't work out. Let's do, like here you got some angle that's locked in right there, and this side length is big. And if you have another big side length, you can't squeeze in a big side length right there, right? So there's only one way to put it, which would be this way. So the example on the left is that case. But the example on the right is small. Well, if it's small, you could put it this way, and it would make the triangle with the same, everything would fit. Or you could put it that way. Small, and it would also fit. And so it's just a very coincidental structure of the triangle creates this phenomenon. Now let's set it up here. We'll change this to just find C. That's the angle C. That's the goal for this. And we'll set it up. You've identified, well, it's not one of the law of cosines problems, so we're going to set it up law of sines. Sine A over it. I'm just rewriting the default thing. Sine B over B. Okay, that's the default one. But what's kind of confusing is I'm actually trying to find C. So we have to somewhat adapt this. Maybe I should have just started there. Sine C over little c. Where we can use this ratio, this comparison, and leave A out of it. Let's do that. So this is across from there. This is across from there. Sine C is across from 13, so that pair makes a ratio that is the same as sine 31 is across from 8. So that has to be a match up. So that's set up. We identified it's a sine rule. The numbers are in the right place. We have one step of solving, which is to multiply both sides by 13. So we're trying to isolate the C. And if we multiply by 13, that'll cancel divide by 13. We'll do it over here to keep it balanced algebra. Sine C is 13 sine 31 over 8. Don't calculate it. Again, I don't want you to make 17 little steps, baby steps along the way. We'll just wait till the end and then plug it all in very carefully into our calculator. You have to undo sine. The reverse of sine is arc sine or inverse sine with the little -1 symbol. So you're going to do that to both sides, and C is going to be sine inverse of whatever this is. Sine 31. Go ahead and calculate it and be in degree mode because these are all degrees that we're plugging in. And we'll see how if we get the right thing. I'll plug it in mine. Go ahead and do yours. Sine inverse of 13 sine 31, close the parentheses. Okay, Sam, what'd you get? Something good? It better be good. Spencer, you get something good? Okay, you Instagramming over there too?
No.
Yeah. Okay, sounds like a personal problem. I know you can solve those. All right, 56.8. that what you had?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Wait.
Done waiting. There it is. Is that the angle?
No. Yes.
Yes. I'll see.
There's two answers.
Wait a minute. That definitely, that is more than 90. How is that possible to be 56? Franklin.
Because it's like that circle thing you showed us.
Yeah, that was why I did that, is that the calculator only returns a particular value, and then there's two constructions for this triangle. So what the calculator actually did, if you see this faint one, I'm going to call this ghost C. It gives us this one, the one that's less than 90. It always gives us things less than 90. Just that's how it's programmed. So this is the 56.8. C, 56.8. But that's not the real C. Well, I guess it could be. It could be that one. But I'm going to call it ghost C. All right, so how are you going to figure out the non-ghost, like the real C? Yeah, you're going to have to do this. That's what I was doing with where you went down the quest and you opened the treasure at the bottom of the quest. So, or C equals 180 minus that, 56.8, which, what was that mean? Let's do that. I'll just do it under the, and let's copy paste that, 123. Does that look about right? That's the other C. And they're both correct, so you have to carry on in the problem, supposing there's more information to figure out. Their relationship, though, is always either the angle and 180 minus the angle. And in fact, that's it. It's one of those two. Okay. Let's practice. So that was the part that I wanted to fold into our skills thus far.